you going to the OC Fair this year?
I want to.
I'm going tonight.
Are you really?
I am.
Wow.
That's where you got, don't tell me. Do not tell me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got sucked off by the, don't tell me. Got sucked off by the
I don't know.
something zone.
Ozone?
Something, it's like a one syllable word like zone.
I think ozone.
The ozone layer?
I got you that t-shirt.
The Gravitron or something?
Yeah, but you called it the ozone something.
Anyway, let us know in the comments what sucked Connor off at the OC Fair, if anyone remembers. I think that was the name of the episode, maybe.
I got sucked off at the OC Fair.
By the specific thing you got sucked off by at the OC Fair.
By the
Was it definitely sucked off? I don't think we said
No,
that.
we've said it. We've said it so many times in the first 10 seconds of the episode. I hope it is. You know what?
Huh.
We're typing in sucked off. Hang on, guys. Sucked off.
Bear with us.
Bear with us
It's
here.
randomly.
Let's see. Sucked off. Sucked off. Sucked off. Sucked off.
Abduction zone.
Abduction zone. And it was sucked off.
Mm-hmm.
You got zone. I said zone.
Mm-hmm,
Awesome.
You did. I got sucked off by.
That's a tough thumbnail for me.
I got sucked off by the abduction zone at the OC Fair.
And that's the one where you kind of stand up and it goes in a circle.
All I got was this T-shirt.
Yeah.
Thanks, Izzy. By the way, I loved the T-shirt.
Great.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, well, I'm excited because I just learned that there's a petting zoo of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not a big rides girl. Although, do you think they have the pirate ship that
They do.
I do love?
I can
that.
confirm with 100% certainty that they have that.
I do love that one.
That's so fun. The OC Fair is magical. It's a magical place.
I'm just really excited.
Yeah, you should
I
be.
don't know what else to say.
That's probably fine. Welcome back to Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast. We have a very special guest today. She's colorblind. She voiced the dragon in Shrek 2. Everyone make some noise for Brooke Averick.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel like we haven't we just never get the chance to talk.
We never sit here and let our hair down, do
No,
we?
never.
Mm-mm.
I'm glad we finally get to do that today.
Yeah.
What should we start with? There's so many options.
I have something. This morning I had to call customer service at American Airlines, which I want to stop burning bridges with every airline.
I was just about to ask you to rank your airlines.
Genuinely, none of them have any grace for me at all. Like, they have done things to me that I have to take personally.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that customer service is not a representation of everybody. I know that as at an individual level, a customer service worker, it could be having a bad day. I show up, I'm nothing but nice.
We know you.
Anyways.
What happened?
Well, I'm going to Michigan in 2 weeks. And Max is coming with me. Because after Michigan, I go straight on to tour for 2.5 months. And so my parents, when I meet them in Michigan, they're just going to take my dog for 2 months, which is so scary.
I think that'll be good for everyone.
He's going to be with his grandparents. Yeah. Which is
he
special.
never gets to spend one-on-two time with them.
No. And that will be something, truly. Because their house is without an animal right now, which is, I just can't believe, like a house without an animal is devoid of life to me.
Yeah.
I figured out when I went home to visit, I'm like, I do worry because Mimi is living with them right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In
Texas?
To avoid the winter in Idaho.
Okay, but she still has her Idaho home.
She does. She do. But
it's summer right now.
Oh my God, I guess she's getting ahead of it. Or behind it.
Whoa, getting ahead of it. When did she head over there?
It's impossible to say. But Max jumps. So
Oh.
Mimi's time on this earth might be limited.
Like, obviously, like, wishing nothing but the best for Mimi, and like, I'm sure she'll be fine. But like, that's a good way to go. Is death by Max?
Death by Max. He's as tall as her when he jumps. Because he's
taller
long.
than me.
You know how people can stretch their cats out, and it's like, why is it still going?
Yeah.
That's what Max can do with his body. He's snatched.
He's an accordion.
His waist. Where is it? Good luck finding his
No,
waist.
yeah, he's got a great body.
Anyways, so he's gonna go home with them, and I'm gonna
I feel weird about saying Max has a great body.
Should
we cut that?
No, Brooke. I said he was snatched. You're fine.
That feels better.
He's in great shape. He's in the best shape of his life.
That feels less like almost like sexual to me.
The way that you're harping on it is making me like worried. It's okay.
I just think he's a good looking dog.
Stop.
Do you hear my stomach?
Yes. You're hungry like the wolves.
I know.
I'm just saying. Ooh, my flash is on. Oh, okay. So we were talking about my sexy dog just a moment ago. So I bought him a second seat, and there's no like, this seat is for a dog option. I'm trying to be respectful because technically you don't have to buy the dog a second seat. He can just be at your feet. I'm like, no, he's not a Yorkie. He's something else entirely. And he can't fit in front of like my legs, you know? And I want him to be comfy, and I don't want someone next to me being like, there's a dog butt touching my feet, whatever. So I bought him a seat. Now, when I went through the process, like, clearly I wasn't thinking straight, so I was like, oh, yeah, Max, wood, weight, 65, height, kind of depends. So I'm thinking I have to dress him up like Scooby-Doo.
I literally was just saying this is so Spooky Island.
Yeah, and we are going to a spooky island.
I'm trying to think, like, I don't think I've ever been on a plane with like a dog like that.
I haven't either. So, but I just realized this morning, why don't I scrap this whole plan altogether? I get rid of both my seat and my furry baby seat. My fur baby seat.
Yeah, your fur baby.
And then I'll just get one seat in first class with much more room, which will probably be less expensive than two seats next to each other in business because there's more room for him to like.
Okay.
And then I can sit first class.
Yeah.
So I called. No help. I don't know what you want me to do. Exactly what I asked, basically.
And they're on board with Max coming on the plane?
Yeah. He can. He's a registered emotional support dog.
Okay.
What is...
I just like I don't really know how that stuff works.
No, I mean, I don't either.
I'm wondering about it.
Well, I posted on my close friends on Instagram and I said, has anyone flown recently with a dog? Every person that said yes was their dog's in a carrier. Like, it's a small dog.
That's why I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think we're all concerned, of course. I don't want to drive to Michigan.
I was just going to say, would you consider driving?
After driving to Idaho last summer.
Oh my God, wait, Michigan's so far.
Yeah. Michigan's on Eastern Standard Time, the same as New York. That's how far away it is.
Damn, yeah, I don't know the answer, but like I'll be praying for you and everyone.
Okay, next topic.
Yeah.
I'm scared of flying again.
Connor, I can't even talk about it.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm so serious.
Well, we have to. We owe it.
No, I can't talk about it in this space because I'm going on so many flights coming up.
I'm going on 42, by the way, in the fall.
Okay, I do want to apologize. But
so I know what you're feeling.
I'm going on 2. Well, 2 times.
2.
There and back plus layover. That's like 8 when you crunch.
Yeah,
but like that,
flights.
Obviously there was like a video of it.
So the whole thing with the Jello.
No. That's turbulence specific. What happened to cause this incident that we're referencing? That like I don't even want to elaborate on any further.
I'll elaborate because as someone who genuinely, every time I get on a plane and the door shuts, I'm like, I just signed up to kill myself.
It's so scary.
And I know there's probably people laughing. I was not like this. even a year, actually maybe like a year
Me
and a half.
neither.
I was not like this.
I don't know what happened.
I would get on a plane. I would have my snacks. I would use the blanket.
I would actually go as far as to say I really enjoyed myself.
When that
it was like a treat.
This sound, Brooke, ding. Thank you for flying the friendly skies. I'd be like, you're welcome. I'm so happy to be a part of the
No, I
friendly
totally
skies.
agree that now it's like a death wish. I don't want to say that.
What happened to us?
I don't know. I guess just like exposure to the internet and videos and such and so forth, and just hearing more about incidents.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Webroot. If you've ever seen a boomer use the internet, you probably thought, oh, thank God, that's not me. Well, newsflash, turns out Gen Z is even more likely to fall for online scams than boomers. I actually witnessed it happen this weekend. Someone had to leave the restaurant because he answered the phone and gave a security question to a random number. And then he said, my phone has just reset, and it said, hello, konnichiwa,
Oh,
arigato. Or wait, those were all not hello. But it was like greeting him at the beginning
Right.
of setting up a phone.
You grew up on the internet, so we probably don't have to tell you that there can be some pretty bad stuff on there. The internet has changed a lot. Scams are getting harder to spot, and hackers are smarter than ever before. Have you seen those like texts from fake UPS or USPS being like, your package is at the warehouse, we can't get it to you unless you sign in with all of your information right now?
I just did that.
I keep getting them.
On the 4th of July, I fell for that because I was expecting a package.
Well, like the thing about now is that everyone's always going to be expecting a package. And so that's how they get you.
Well, they got me.
Yeah, they've gotten me too.
It can be difficult to tell the difference between when your professor emails you and when some dude from a call center is trying to steal your info. That's why Webroot can be a real lifesaver when it comes to protecting yourself online. Webroot offers antivirus, identity theft, and privacy protection.
Plus, it monitors and can help restore your identity should it ever end up somewhere it shouldn't be. And if you've ever signed up for anything with your email, there's a good chance it might.
Don't be like us. Don't wait until you accidentally click something you shouldn't have. You can get 60% off at webroot.com/Brooke and Connor to live a better digital life. So get out there, get educated, and get Webroot to keep living your best digital life. Visit webroot.com for more info. Basically what happened on this plane in Brazil crashed, and it literally didn't just crash. It didn't nosedive. A nosedive would have been a better outcome somehow. Basically, both of their engines went out. So and this goes back to my argument that like something that heavy shouldn't be in the sky.
I know. And that sucks because the Jello, I Googled like, what about the Jello? Obviously.
But the Jello.
That's just turbulence.
So basically, the plane had lost both engines. And you can land with one engine. But if you lose both engines, it can go into this thing called a flat spin. Mm. And a flat spin, you can't get out of. Like once it gets into... Okay, and then I go back to like, would it be so much to ask to put some parachutes on?
I don't know why.
They could have like
that's obviously like it's not ideal to have like however many people panicking and putting on parachutes and whatever, but it's better than like a 0% chance of survival.
I'm going to say something very dark. Okay?
I don't know.
I truly, in my heart, conspiracy theorist sitting in the Kelly Clarkson Wayfair collection, I think that a lot of the plane companies don't want the people to live so that they can't sue them for $100 million.
That's so dark. They're already getting sued by the family.
By the families.
Yeah.
I know,
so I don't think.
I don't know. I
don't think that's it.
Give us a parachute. Like, can my carry-on be a parachute? You know?
That's an opportunity, a business opportunity for you, is to make a carry-on parachute combo platter.
Yeah, like, okay, I've got my duffel. I have my weekend bag. I have my away weekend bag.
And the soft shell too definitely would be easier to make.
The soft shell, what's in that soft shell? Oh, my parachute, and just in case. Literally, like, I don't even feel crazy saying, yeah, add a parachute. I'm like, I know we're like goofy. I'm being so serious saying like, give me a parachute.
I completely agree. I don't know why we don't all have parachutes.
I think it is a slap in the damn face that they give us a life jacket.
I was just about to bring up the life jacket. We're probably going to need a parachute more than a life jacket.
Because we're in the sky. We're up in the sky.
If we land in the water, like, I'm not making it to the life jacket. If we land in the water, like, I'm gone already. I went on the way down. Okay? I'm not worried about it. Give me the parachute. That's
I know.
my only chance.
Me and you, like, end of the Hunger Games. Like, should we just take these jelly beans?
Yeah. They probably taste good.
That's
Like a
fine.
let me sleep gummy.
Yeah. Let me sleep.
Should we both just do these let me sleep?
Wait, let me. Oh, I shouldn't say that. We're not joking around about
No,
this.
I am truly, it's causing me a genuine panic. And I had just had a can after or before watching the video of the Brazil plane. And like, I don't have the words to express what that did to my psyche.
I can't imagine.
And then obviously like the way my brain works is that like, if I'm talking about something like, oh, it's going to happen. So I'd like to move on. Do you mind?
Mm-mm. No, that one didn't feel good for me either. We can let's go to something like light before I go into my other heavy topic. Okay.
Okay. I have tons of light options for you, unless you have one.
Yeah.
in
No.
mind.
Give me something light too.
Well, look, I have to circle back to the It Ends With Us drama. That's what's consuming.
No, that's heavy for me. That was
Is it heavy?
That was my heavy topic.
Okay. Well, I do want to get to that eventually because I saw it again.
Well, why don't you just do it if you want to?
No, not if it's heavy for you.
No, I mean. It's probably heavy for other people. Personally, I'm still not invested. I've just like
Really?
No. Now I've been hit with another qualm. I've been hit with another qualm.
This is the most invested I've been in like an outside drama for maybe ever.
Another qualm has hit the third tower for me for this whole drama. And do you want me to tell you what it is?
Is it about Blake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me get a little bit more into the drama.
Go ahead.
Well, the first time I saw it was like a few weeks before it came out at like an advanced screening. And I said like, when there is that advanced screening or premiere energy in the room, I tend to like a movie a lot more than like I normally would have. So I did say and feel that I really loved the movie. Then I went to see it a few nights ago again. And this was after all the drama had already started and come out to the public. I did not like it as much, especially because everything that we're hearing about Blake, I had a tough time watching her in the film, and she is actually in the film quite a bit as the lead. So what everyone is saying now is that Ryan Reynolds was very involved in the script and the production, and that Blake and Ryan went to the like Deadpool producers or whatever and had them make a final cut of the movie that was different than Justin Baldoni's final cut. And so that was the post-production fight that everyone had got into, was over these two cuts because she had commissioned an additional cut, I think without Justin's knowledge. I don't know if he knew or not, but we still don't know what cut was chosen. I would think maybe his cut ended up being chosen, which makes sense considering he's the director. And like everyone rallied behind Blake for her cut. That's just what everyone's thinking and what makes sense. And then the additional issue is how the press is being handled, with Justin very much kind of like bringing attention to the domestic violence theme of the movie, which makes a lot of sense because that's what the movie's about and what it should be about.
A lot of attention to her hair care line.
The hair care line. And also just like the floral elements of the film. That obviously looks bad because it is like not tasteful. And so obviously seeing the film through that lens, like it was pretty unenjoyable.
Right.
So I would say she's really doing everyone a disservice for if she cares about the film. Like I literally was like, this blows.
I saw one tweet saying that Blake Lively is in her Jello era, and that was all I needed to really see.
Your husband should not be touching the script.
Someone else tweeted, seems like you and Ryan need to get together and write a joint apology since you need to do everything together.
Like Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. That joint apology.
Yeah.
But like right now, Justin, like obviously nothing is confirmed what happened, but he is looking like a literal goddamn angel, which I had always thought.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that too.
Like right now he is at king status, especially because how he's been speaking about everybody. And like he has not said a bad word about anyone. In fact, he's only said good things. and everyone else is being like so disrespectful towards him.
Someone said, Blake, did you read the book? Someone said, Blake, you're not Margot promoting Barbie. Wait, I have something else that someone had. Like
I'm going to feel really bad if something comes out that like Justin was actually
we don't
terrible
know.
on set because we don't know. But just based off of the theories and what we do know so far, it's not looking good for Blake L.
I love this one of Blake Lively. They're like tearing her up on TikTok.
In a couple of days, I'm going.
He's making a list and checking it twice. Grab your red coats and come see my new movie, Schindler's List, starring a hunk with a very particular set of skills, Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that is what it's giving.
Yeah, they're like...
You should see the movie. I think like once you see it, you'll be like, holy shit, like I can't believe what she's doing with the press.
Okay.
Yeah, like how light she's making it.
It does feel like The Summer I Turned Pretty, like from what I'm watching.
It does.
There's Bug trying to get in your finger.
I felt Bug. You know what it is? It's my sweet vanilla cashmere scented lotion.
Bug is trying to get onto your other hand now.
Yeah.
He's coming over here.
Bug.
Are bugs male and female?
They have to be.
They're not
If they
androgynous? Is that the right?
they have to. They have to be.
Bug is here. This episode of Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast is supported by State Farm. When you get a new car or a new home, the first thing you might find yourself saying is, heck yeah, or I can't believe it, or how is this real? But what you really want to say is the one thing that can get you the help you need. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. State Farm is there with the coverage you need for your car, your home, and even boats, motorcycles, RVs, and other things that matter to you. Listen, guys, adulthood is already exhausting and complicated as it is. For real. Let me tell you a couple things that I'm dealing with right now. Oh, totally fine. Well, I've still got 11 parking tickets. I want to be totally frank with everybody. I know I've got to sit down and figure those out. The thing is, where's my wallet? You know? So luckily, one part of adulthood that doesn't have to be complicated is insurance, thanks to State Farm. With a State Farm agent, you know someone is there to help you choose the coverage you need. With so many coverage options, it feels good knowing you can find what works best for you and your needs. And when you need ways to get help, State Farm gives you options there too. So whether it's in person, on the phone, with your local agent, or on statefarm.com, or on their award-winning app, State Farm lets you do things your way. So when you need help protecting the things that matter most, remember to say, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Bug. Did you come from my house with me? Oh, dear. You know, my children's book I was going to write,
Yeah.
one of the options, a route I was going to take, my mom and I came up with years and years and years ago. I was sitting on the plane, and in front of me, I'm looking at the documents in the front pocket there, or the seat pocket. And there's an ant, a little cute ant, you know, where it's like legit 3 dots. It's like it's like an ellipsis.
Yeah.
And like 2 antennas. Like it's like an ant you draw.
Totally.
And I'm looking at it and I was like, Mom, do you think this little ant has any idea it's about to go to California?
Can an ant survive the altitude?
I don't know. I should have kept an eye on it. But I'm saying, how crazy is that? I'm sure there's a lot of children's books like that where like the little ant's big adventure. But like it was weird being like that was my kind of just like mind moment where I was like, do you think he's leaving his family? Like he's off to the big city?
Oh my God, that reminds me of Marcel the Shell getting separated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just something to think about.
totally.
Because this little...
Write it.
Where's this Bug? Where'd Bug go? He's probably in my drink.
And honestly, like you could illustrate. Like you've got a touch of.
I've got a little
You've got a
touch.
touch.
My mom always said I was slightly artistic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You are slightly artistic. I think you could totally do that.
I should.
And that would be a fun project.
It would be fun. Okay, there's also dust like moving around, like avidly moving around.
Can I be completely honest?
Yeah.
I think it's my dead skin
Well,
floating.
but it's like
floating
coming
into the air
down.
and soaring.
It's coming
through the
down.
environment.
Oh my gosh, you know what would be another good... Are you seeing it, or is it just over here? There is
I'm
dust.
not.
Like an unimaginable... I can barely see you.
Connor, I think you might be having some sort of something.
No.
from like a psychological perspective.
Mm-mm. Sorry. Okay, let's move on.
Well, actually, speaking of book, I need to talk about my book really
Oh,
quickly
yes,
because
yes,
I
yes,
can't
you
I can't
should.
talk about anything else. And I've gotten clearance to say that I can say that I'm writing a book, but I don't know. Like, it's nothing like official has happened or anything. But that's like my new passion project because I've gotten 50 pages. I've written 50 pages of my fiction novel. Okay, which 50 pages is like I think it's actually gonna. I think we're going somewhere. And I had sent pages.
50 pages is
I had sent pages in to a higher power. And so it was like, okay, looking good. Higher power was like, let's do it. So nothing like fully official, but official in my mind, because that's what I need to believe.
Yeah.
And this is like not good self-promotion at all, which is what I should be doing. I got a little high last night and I was like, let me read my work. Oh no.
Oh, bad.
Oh no. Oh no. I can't believe I had sent it into a higher power.
Oh. Did you share it with anyone else before you sent it in?
No.
We said it yesterday, like that's a first draft.
No, I know. Our dear friend Caleb made me feel better because he was like, literally like just write everything down and that doesn't have to be good. It's your rewrites that make it good.
I want to flag that I said that in a worse words than him.
The
before.
words he said really got to me. But like, I hope that it was just because I was high, because you know how things seem like so intense when you're high. But I was like, there's,
Bug.
But that's horrible promo. But like, it is gonna be good. I'm telling you.
I think that's great promo.
I think great promo.
Because it's a journey.
Total journey.
You don't know where you're going.
I hope to keep you updated on the journey because I do really feel like I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, like my life has like a little bit more purpose, which is awesome. Which is why I think you should write your children's book.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
That and I think I would do the children's book first. But yours is I'm gonna have this like dumb ass children's book, and then you're gonna have like a legit like journey of a fictional character.
No. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys just have to promise me you'll read it. And if I'm already like, you know how I am with the comments like on our podcast and whatever.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Brooke, you legit like you need to be.
I might have to delete my Goodreads account.
What you have to do when you publish your book is you need to go do the writers 101, being Ernest Hemingway, whatever. You need to go away.
To
No
like a
phone.
cabin.
You're now a writer. You're away. You're contemplating. You're sitting in a coffee shop. You've got a physical pen and a physical notepad.
No, my issue is after it comes out.
I'm saying you need to go away. You leave your phone somewhere.
I'm gonna get it back eventually.
What?
My phone.
Yeah, but
And
once
then
you get it back, you need to catch up on stuff. You need to be on Instagram, but don't look at your own stuff.
I'm gonna have to. And I will say I'll never ever.
You think J.K.
say
Rowling sits there and reads comments all day?
No, she's too busy being a psycho.
Apparently
But-
she has mold too. That's what everyone's been commenting on.
Yeah, I
my
don't know what's
Instagram,
going on with her
which is
mold.
great.
What was I gonna say?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
I've been losing my thoughts a lot recently, which is like horrifying.
The mold.
Like, it's the mold. Mold kills people, by the way.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good. Give me 1 second.
You're good. By the
I was
way,
talking about my-
while you're thinking, I just want to say, I've taken to my Snapchat at Fibula.
How many A's?
I think let's double check. It is just one. Oh, I got the actual Fibula for that.
Sometimes I can't help but think people don't know my Instagram handle.
Get that off your chest.
It's just Brooke Averick.
First and last.
A, V as in Victor, ERICK.
Yes.
And there's an E at the end of Brooke.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people forget that.
A lot of people don't know that.
But I've taken to my Snapchat to share all these baby on board stickers I've been seeing because now I'm being inundated and people are still like, those are for paramedics. And
Now they're not.
everyone's like, they're actually not.
They're not. We were right all along. I redact and also retract my apology. I think we deserve an
I
apology.
rebuke your apology. I rebuke it.
I do too. I remember what I was going to say, but keep going.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Yesterday, I was at Trader Joe's, and I have something to say about Trader Joe's. And at Trader Joe's, I'm in the parking lot, and someone had a license plate that said BBY in BRD, baby on board. We're doing license plates right now. We're doing custom plates.
The paramedics, they will check the car for the baby, regardless of sticker. Like their job is to just check the car. The sticker is actually not for anything.
couldn't help but note you have twins on board. You don't have a sticker though, so we need to go check.
Yeah.
Over here. I need you to keep talking.
Okay, what I was gonna say is that with the thing about writing, I say as if I haven't. I'm a serious author. By the way, I've become insufferable, and I want to apologize. But the thing about writing, Connor, I will never say a bad word about any book ever again because, like, I can't imagine. Like, it's so personal. You know, like I would rather someone like insult my character.
People are allowed to give just like when people say that we're not funny anymore and we want to death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
But you're allowed to give an opinion.
I think I'll never say like this is a bad book. I'll say like this didn't work for me because like I just like definitely will like watch the way that I critique a book now. Because it's so personal. And like, thank you to the authors for sharing what a vulnerable thing you've done.
I think just to have an opinion, just to have some words shared between us on our podcast.
Yeah.
I don't think, I know it's like someone's personal project, but the way that books go through so many editors, like other writers at agencies, there has to be a level of personalness that is removed at some point. Where it's like, okay, this is not like as close to me as maybe like, you know, like Justin Baldoni's cut versus Blake's cut. Like that's their personal. And like when the other person's cut gets released, like they're like, well, it wasn't my cut, so that doesn't hurt.
Sure.
Like feedback doesn't hurt.
I'm so curious about the process and how that will work. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Seed. You know how I take care of myself in the summer?
How?
By wearing SPF.
I saw you rubbing it on your body.
Yeah, I've been really good about it recently. Whether you're off to the pool, hiking, or traveling this summer, you're bringing your microbiome with you too.
Are you talking about the 38 trillion bacteria that live in and on you, especially in your gut, that are essential to whole body health?
You could say that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Seed's DSO1 Daily Symbiotic benefits your gut, skin, and heart health in just 2 capsules a day. It is so easy to use Seed. You don't have to refrigerate it like a lot of other similar products. And you can put it in this little travel thing that goes into your other travel thing. And let me explain that better. That you can put it in these little travel vials and then it can go into your like bathroom kit or what have you.
Exactly.
My digestion, which is very key. We talked about our stomachs here a lot. What happens with them. And my body just feels better knowing that I take Seed now.
With clinical trials and breakthrough research published in top scientific journals, Seed's probiotic research and development make DS-01 a product you know you can trust. Probiotics and prebiotics work best when used consistently like other routine health habits, like getting in your daily walk or eating enough fruits and veggies. You have to stay consistent to see benefits.
Seed's subscription service easily builds DSO1 into your routine. Support your gut this summer with Seed's DSO1 Daily Symbiotic. Go to seed.com/BNC and use code 25BNC to get 25% off your first month. That's 25% off your first month of Seed's DSO1 Daily Symbiotic at seed.com/BNC. Code 25BNC. Me too.
Because I thought like I was going to be really unresponsive to feedback because like, oh no, like this is my baby. But no, I've been loving it.
That's awesome.
I've actually been loving it, which is not like me.
That's great.
So
how exciting.
We'll see. How exciting. Something to look forward to in probably 2029.
Hey, you can stop right after something to look forward to. 2029 is right around the corner.
Don't say that.
Did you see Obama's summer playlist?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't dive too deep into it.
I saw what I needed to see.
What did you need to see?
I saw Come Away With Me by Norah Jones being the first thing that, and I'm like, okay, aligned.
Yeah.
I'm aligned. There's some stuff on here where I'm like, I know that you're not listening to that. No offense. Like, I know that this is marketing.
Yeah, I don't think anyone.
And he's a PR. And by the way, I also want to say, if you've ever played Obama's summer playlist via Alexa or something, it's a horrible playlist. You think I want to hear Come Away With Me by Norah Jones and then right after that Wannabe by Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
No, I don't. And it doesn't mesh. Like it's objectively a bad playlist. Songs that I enjoy, I wish that he would have done like summer vibe, like and then broken it up like happy hour playlist and then like dinner playlist in the summer, like Sunday morning in the summer.
And
it's
these
like,
are things you can let him know.
it doesn't go together at all. Whiskey, Moneybag Yo featuring Morgan Wallen and let's see what else I could put in here. Silvio by Bob Dylan. No, those don't go. Those aren't songs in a playlist that you click shuffle and then can play back to back.
Well, I've had playlists before that don't have a vibe, just like songs like Summer 2016, like songs I was addicted to in the summer. And like when you play them, they remind you of the summer.
But like that's because it was an era of time. Norah Jones wrote that song in 2008 versus like, yeah, let's look at these. Let's see. Yeah, a bar song, Shabuzi. That makes sense. I just shoot me, sue me. But he's not listening to 365 by Charlie XCX. Like, I know that Obama's not.
Oh, see, that I can see him listening to.
You can?
Yeah. Totally.
And I couldn't help but notice there's no Chappell Roan on this, which I don't know if it has
Everyone
to be
feels that
pre-approved and then he didn't put it out. But, like, I think that one might have been too obviously marketed. I think it might have been too obvious.
Maybe.
He has daughters. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't get no satisfaction, and then $1 Million Baby.
Why it like has to be coming from him. They're so random and unrelated that they have to be personal.
Does anyone that listens, and I know we have a ton of DC listeners, work on Obama's social media team? Where does he live now?
I also want to. I meant to say this before. Like, don't be afraid to let us know things that are private and even violate your NDAs. Don't be afraid to DM them to us. We won't tell. Do you know how many things that I'm sitting on that people have told me that I can't tell anyone?
I have one of the biggest.
I am sitting on so many
secrets.
good things.
Can I tell you one right now?
No. Yeah, please.
Come over here.
Okay.
This one, I want you to see her reaction. I promise.
Connor, that's not a possibility.
I promise you.
That's literally okay. I'd love once that breaks. If that breaks, we'll circle back to this moment.
Okay.
Someone's pulling your leg.
They're not. I have a very, very reliable source.
Your leg's being pulled.
Consider them both pulled. I'm getting taller.
But I have so many things about this, like celebrities that I love and cherish and talk about.
Tell me one.
People are like, oh, like I've worked with them, and here's something that you might not know.
Tell me something.
I will tell you something.
Okay.
I don't want to, I'll tell you after. But that's just all to say, don't be afraid to let us know things that you shouldn't be saying. We're very trustworthy. Mm-hmm. Especially if you had worked on the It Ends With Us set.
Yeah, if you want to just like
don't
put
be
this
afraid.
to rest.
I'm not being like funny. I will not tell anyone.
besides
I won't
me.
tell anyone publicly. I really won't. And I wish I could tell you guys the secrets that I've been holding just so you know how good I am at keeping secrets. But that defeats the purpose. So I'll just move on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we should probably make a summer playlist. I'm so embarrassed when I scroll back through my playlists that I have made, and I'm like, this is so good. And I go back and I'm like, what was I thinking?
Mm-hmm.
I made one for taking a bath. It's actually really good.
Oh, I bet.
Come Away With Me is on it.
I
Me
bet.
and Obama have a lot in common. The way that I know that me and Obama would genuinely like have a wonderful time hanging out together is crazy.
I do believe.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Well, I
Do. Let me look.
guess what I did this Sunday.
What?
I went to a production of the show Company, which is a Sondheim musical, with the following people, to name just a few of them. My dear friend David Archuleta.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know how much I love David.
Yeah.
Also, Kevin McHale,
Right. I saw that.
love of my life,
Right.
played Artie in Glee. Also, my dear friend Connor Franta,
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Oakley.
Mm-hmm.
What a crew. What a family. What a community. I don't know if you know you were also invited to that.
I was?
Mm-hmm. A young man, sweetest guy in the world, Matt. He was in Company. He was in the show, and he made a TikTok that was like, I'm like inviting like my favorite LA gays,
Oh, perfect. Yeah. I did see this.
like David, Kevin,
I sent you
Connor,
this.
Tyler, me, you. Okay, we were invited. And then I think Kevin ended up rallying some troops. I didn't think you would be interested in Company, but
I don't know what it is, but don't put words in my ass. I don't know what it is.
would you wanted to come?
No,
Honestly?
you made the right decision.
I didn't think so. But what a moment in time to be with.
I DM'd you and I said, this is
That
just
group
like
of
really
people.
weird saying, or really funny like that you're in this picture.
That's my family. I don't know how else.
Chosen Family
That's my
is
chosen family. I don't know how else.
the theme of the summer is Chosen Family.
Yeah, if you had told like little me
Mm-hmm.
in my David Archuleta American Idol tour T-shirt, sat in front of the TV watching Glee, that this would be my future,
Yeah.
I'd have lived a better life knowing that was coming.
It's all going to be okay.
It's all going to be okay. And I think I'm going to go to a rave with David because he's in his rave era.
Yeah.
He is glowing, like he's completely like himself.
Oh my gosh. Lady
Yeah.
Effron takes a rave. I already said, I DM'd this to Brooke. Brooke needs to, she needs to vlog that experience. You, David A, raving your cocks off. You need to vlog that.
Well, I let David know that it might be hard if we do like a nighttime event just due to the restrictions around my bedtime.
Well, there's
We're gonna do a day rave. What's wrong?
How?
What do you mean? They
Because
happen in the day.
raves are like half just the lights.
They happen in the day. David's the expert. I don't know. I don't know. Trust the experts. I've always said trust the experts.
Well, the raves happen in the day because they go through the night into the sunrise.
David said there was one rave. He was in bed by 9. And he raves. I'm not even kidding.
Like a Mormon rave?
He's not Mormon.
I know. But like raves don't end at 9.
I'm telling you.
Raves start at like 11.
I don't know. I don't know either.
I mean, I
but
do know actually. I've been to raves.
I'm telling you, I'm going to a daytime rave with David A.
You're going to like a vacation Bible school rave.
No, I'm not.
VBS.
No, I'm not. And you'll see when I vlog it
Okay.
that it's like rave central.
It's nice that you won't need flash
Maybe it's probably in a dark room.
during the day.
I'm going to a dark room. Okay.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't either.
If you need me to film it, I'll film
I
it.
don't. I'll be good. Me and David are good on our own.
In your dark room.
Yeah. And I'm really excited for it.
Keep your location on.
My location's always on.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
What?
I didn't eat this morning because of what happened to me yesterday morning, which was I can't get into. But my stomach is like performing.
I can hear the acoustics.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if anyone else can hear them. That used to happen to me during meeting for worship.
Yeah, meaningful worship has been lost. I don't think that. I think that
You know,
we
it's
should bring it
meeting
back.
for
Yes, that's what I said.
Meeting for worship, my stomach used to growl so bad I would have to leave
Well,
and go get crackers at the nurse.
I had a smoothie today, which is why we had to start the podcast late.
Yeah. I figured you had something more of like a liquid base.
Why?
Because you were in the bathroom for like 4 to 5 minutes.
I told you I was on the phone with someone.
You texted me, ugh.
Brooke,
What?
I can't tell you anything.
All you said was ugh. I haven't said anything.
Yeah, because I had to move.
I haven't said anything but the fact.
I was on the phone with my accountant, and
You're frustrated about moving the money around.
we had to move some money
I know.
around.
You must have been frustrated. Ugh.
Yeah. And now it's time for our Good Neighbor Custom segment brought to you by State Farm. When you get a new car or a new home, the first thing you might find yourself saying is, heck yeah, or I cannot believe it, or how is this real? But what you really want to say is the one thing that can help you get the help you need. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. State Farm is there with the coverage you need for your car, your home, and even boats, motorcycles, RVs, and other things that matter to you. So today I'm going to share a struggle, and the person that helped me get through it, just like a good neighbor. So I had my last show in Los Angeles last week, the last one that I will do in Los Angeles of this season, and last minute, one of the comics pulled out. And then I had a friend that said, I have this friend who's a comic, and he's really good. He was not only really good, he was the best of the night, and I wish I wouldn't have invited him to do the show because I had to go back up after he went. But he saved me, and everybody loved him, and they kept coming up to me to compliment him, and I was like, well, why don't you go tell him? But I was so glad to have him, and he kind of low-key saved the show. So even though the struggle was so real last week, I am nominating my friend Xavier Phillips. Go check him out. He's really funny. As the good neighbor of the week who helped me get through it. So obviously we all know that adulthood always comes with these types of low-key struggles. What to cook for dinner, how to exercise more, ways to eat healthier, and who to replace the comic that dropped out on your comedy show in Los Angeles. But luckily, one of the parts of adulthood that doesn't have to be complicated is insurance, thanks to State Farm. With a State Farm agent, you know someone is there to help you choose the coverage you need. With so many coverage options, it feels good knowing you can find what works best for you and your needs. And when you need ways to get help, State Farm gives you options there too. Whether it's in person or on the phone with your local agent or on statefarm.com or on their award-winning app, State Farm lets you do things your way. State Farm is the good neighbor we all want and deserve. So when you need help protecting the things that matter most, remember to say, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. It's tough to be... And so that deep in your finances when you have a podcast. Yeah.
I can't even imagine what you have to go through.
I went to the Young Hollywood party last week.
Oh, how was that?
It was really like every year that party is the most star-studded thing that I go to.
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy. A lot of people came out that I wasn't expecting to see. So I got there. I got in line because that's what you do. Now, when I got to the front of the line to go in, that's when all of the people that matter arrived, and it was a direct stream of people just right in front of me. So I was like in the line for an hour and a half, which is crazy to go in. And I was like, I gotta go in. You know, I gotta see Variety's Young Hollywood event.
Mm-hmm.
But saw Sabrina Carpenter was there, Marcelo Hernandez, who's on SNL. He's so funny. Sadie Sink was there.
Yeah.
Addison Rae came.
Shirley.
I haven't seen her outside.
I really liked her outfit.
Yeah, she's really killing it. Her new song, by the way, did you listen to it yet? We'll have to listen to the bonus. It's crazy.
Like good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It like reminds me of something that I don't even remember. Do you know what I mean? It like makes me want to go like this.
What doesn't make you want to go like that?
I mean, I'm just telling you exactly how I feel about the song.
Totally.
I even messaged her. I said, Diet Pepsi is crazy.
Did she respond?
I was too scared to look. But she was there. Let me think of who else was there that was like very cool. Had some people come up and say, listen to the podcast.
That's sweet.
So hello to you.
Hello.
No, I guess that's kind of it. It was really cool. It was star-studded and it was really fun. And that's like all I did from...
That's all she wrote?
Yesterday, or from last week until this week. And that's all I need to do.
I applied to Shiz University.
I saw that, but you don't know what it is?
No, but I gave them my address. They're asking for all of our addresses and we're just giving it to them.
Well, you have to give some more context to what Shiz University
I don't know, like the
is.
Wicked movie Instagram collab posted with Shiz University account. And Shiz is the university they go to in Wicked, Connor, which you know.
Yeah.
So I signed up. It was a tough choice deciding whether to major in sorcery or literature. I ended up choosing sorcery. Okay. And I made another choice too. Oh, I'm from Munchkin Land too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So doing that, sorcery. I don't know if I had to click anything else, but I did enter my address and stuff. And everyone's applying, but we don't know what for. Here's Madame Morrible. Like, it's so vague.
I guess watch this space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am Madame Morrible,
That's good.
Dean of Sorcery Studies at Shiz University, the finest educational institution in the whole of Oz. Here, the brightest and the best young minds can study fascinating subjects such as logic, literature, linguification, and of course my specialty.
Yeah, that's what I did.
It's crazy when you see something like that and I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. And then you remember that like outside is not that, you know? Like there's traffic and then I got to go home and like figure out some stuff for my taxes, you know? It's like,
That's why we love this stuff.
I don't get to go. I don't get to go to Oz and like see a munchkin.
Well, I might get to. Hold your tongue, depending on what my application to Shiz will do. Realistically, I think that maybe everyone will just be like getting a letter in the mail around premiere time,
like Santa.
But my wish is that like they'll choose like a select few for like Jonathan Bailey will show up to your house with like a personal invitation.
He might.
I could see
it's
that.
possible.
I could definitely see that happening.
I don't know. You know what? This is a space to say it in. Oh, we should read a manifestation.
Jonathan Bailey will come to my house to personally escort me to Shiz University, where I will be studying in sorcery.
He will. I got an email about that.
Don't I know it? Also, speaking of movies, I can't believe Wicked's coming out on I cannot believe Wicked is going to be a movie. I can't believe it. I just don't. I don't have the words for it. I can't believe Jonathan Bailey is going to be Fiyero. I can't believe the Ariana Grande of it all. I can't believe Cynthia. Like, I literally can't believe any aspect of. I'm so excited. I love having something to look forward to. But even before that is coming out, We Live in Time, the Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh movie, is coming out on the same day as the SNL movie.
Oh, no way.
Barbenhimer. That's my Barbenhimer.
There's another two that are coming out on the same day. I think it ends ends with Us.
That already came out.
Oh, wait, there's two that are coming out at the same time. Oz and something else.
Wicked?
Or Wicked of Oz, what's it called?
Oh my God. Wicked.
Wicked and something else is coming out the same day. Like a movie for boys.
That other movie is going to tank. It's opening night.
I know.
I need to get tickets for Wicked now.
You can't.
I know.
What else is can we look up what else is coming out on the day of Wicked? Wow, can I finish a sentence? It's like kind of scaring me. Oh, Thanksgiving. Gladiator.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
And you know what? Gladiator has Paul Mescal. Like I think that it is going to be it's not going to be a split. I do think that the theater crew spends more money and shows up in mass, but I do think that fans of Gladiator, and Republicans will show up for that movie in mass. I'm sorry, like I don't know anything about marketing, but that's just pick a different date. No, I do think that it's part of the allure now where it's like, oh, like who's going to win? It's like when they put 2 tip jars out at a coffee shop.
When you know, like Gladiator's not going to. Like it's not like Barbie and Oppenheimer, it was like, ooh, like which one is it going to be? This is not that.
To me, Oppenheimer, as someone who knows nothing about history or anything, I didn't even know what that was.
Most people did.
You knew what Oppenheimer was?
Yes.
What is it about?
It's a movie about the atomic bomb.
Yes. I know. But like, what else do you know about it?
I know that Oppenheimer
What's his first name?
James.
Oppenheimer? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You goofball. But Gladiator and Wicked, I could see having a very similar. They both spent.
There's no way.
I promise you, because Gladiator spent a ton of money. I know. So did Wicked.
Wicked made its own universe.
Wicked made
Via
its
set.
own
They made Oz.
universe. Hey, man. I don't even give a shit, to be honest, about like Gladiator at all. I'm looking forward to both. Actually, I'm looking forward to Wicked more probably than Gladiator.
Yeah.
Now that I've seen it on Broadway.
You remember what your favorite part was?
I can tell you what my least favorite part was.
What?
I hate those damn monkeys.
I know.
Those are so scary.
I know.
They are so scary. A monkey with wings is any combination of like an animal with like another animal's thing attached to it freaks me out so much. Goats also. Oh my gosh, I was having this thought the other day.
I love goats.
Goats are my least favorite animal.
They are so sweet. I would have a pet goat if I could.
No, there's something evil.
The eyes?
The face.
Oh, I think they're adorable.
And when they have horns, I don't like. Oh, I think it reminds me of Satan.
I love goats.
Do you love the devil as well?
He's just misunderstood. No, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about the devil.
It's okay. I think he's really great if you keep your distance.
He hasn't bothered me.
If you don't get to know him at all, pretty cool guy.
He has not bothered me yet.
Let me just say about Satan. You know what? No, I won't. It's not my place.
Can I say something?
About Satan?
No, about the Golden Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are so many more things to judge people on than the way they look. That's the least important thing about them.
What are you going to say next?
I'm just saying that I was disappointed by the cast of men just by the pictures alone of the Golden Bachelorette.
Golden Bachelorette.
Because not that I'm like actively always like attracted to old men, but like I can see the beauty of an older man. You know what my feelings about Sam Waterston.
Yeah, of course.
I think he's breathtaking.
Yeah.
Okay. I was not seeing that in any of the Golden Bachelor
men.
Golden Bachelorette men.
I think that's a pretty.
You want to see some of them?
Yeah.
And I found like all the women from the Golden Bachelorette to be stunning. From the Golden Bachelor. Sorry, I'm getting confused.
This looks like if I went to like Zara. Zara Senior. You know what I mean? This looks like.
Yeah, but Zara Senior's like.
Well, can we zoom in on these men?
There's like the one by one.
Bottom left looks like Alec Baldwin.
There's the like, meet the cast photos.
Handsome, most interesting man in the world. Bill 68. Okay.
Bill's
Bob 66. Gorgeous.
Really?
Brooke.
I was like not.
Charles
I
K.
wasn't feeling.
Okay, Idris Elba. Yeah.
I wasn't feling that way about
Charles.
anyone.
I don't think I would have put leather on Charles, but good looking man.
Oh, he's from Philly.
Almost. Wait.
Okay, wait. Chalk?
Chalk?
Kind of cute.
Hold on. Chalk? From Wichita, Kansas? I've never heard the name Chalk.
I haven't either, but I have a feeling we're about to start hearing it.
Oh my gosh, wait. Do you want to make a bet on who we think just based on photos?
Yeah.
I think Chalk.
Do you think Chalk's going
with
long
a name like Chalk? You better chalk it up to a win. He better live up to the name
and
Chalk.
he can't resist a good sale.
Let's find it. Let's look at his bio. Fun fact: his guilty pleasure is shopping, and he can't resist a good sale. Praying to the reality TV gods that Chalk gets an invite to a group date at Costco. What a good transition for me. Hold the phone. Okay, first of all, if his guilty pleasure is shopping, sorry, Chalk, gotta throw you under the bus here. That kind of, to me, sounds like when The Bachelor comes in and he's like, I love my mom and I love dogs.
Yeah, pick me.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing is like, oh my God, he loves his mom. It's like his family member, one of his closest, the one that gave.
Totally.
Oh my God, the bar's low. You love your mom? I would hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Puppies?
I'm
would
in
hope.
agreement.
I would hope you like puppies.
I'm in agreement.
Chalk. Is guilty pleasure shopping?
But you
I
still
guess-
think he's going the long way, even though he's a pick-me?
I like the name Chalk. It really it's striking. But
Okay.
I want to say about his praying to the reality TV gods that Chalk gets an invite to a group date at Costco. I want to show you my notes right now. Grocery store bars /
I
dates.
just saw that.
I've always said this. You can go back and look it up. I've always said a grocery store would be a great place for a first date.
You have always said that.
I think going shopping together, finding stuff, maybe you pick something, maybe you get stuff for a picnic, or maybe you get stuff to cook together at one of y'all's houses. And then once you guys told me about the sparkling water giving you the same hydration levels as normal water, it was all downhill for our podcast from there.
That is one thing I'm shocked that you couldn't put together.
Welcome, new listeners. Okay, so I learned recently that a lot of grocery stores have bars inside of them in Whole Foods. And what a brilliant idea.
Where?
Have you ever been a little bit buzzed and then gone like shopping after, and if you're like in a town or on vacation or something?
No, actually.
Well, it's a great marketing plan. If it's a great sales pitch. Having a
I go online shopping.
Yeah. Well, imagine being like I loved going in Orange County. I loved going to like the Nordstrom bar area and having a drink and then walking around and being like, you know what? I deserve a new blouse
Oh. Yeah, totally.
or some new shoes.
Yeah.
It kind of releases your inhibitions.
Yes, that is the point. So it is smart. You're right.
Yeah, and I think it'd be fun to like go on a date at a grocery store bar, and then go get some groceries after.
I love it.
Maybe find
I'm just not convinced that there are grocery store bars.
there are, because everyone was DMing me yesterday because they posted something about it, and they were like, there are bars inside a lot of Whole Foods. One in Sherman Oaks, one in Manhattan Beach. They both have bars.
Okay, you'll have to let us know how they are.
I will.
One lucky winner from this week's episode is going to get to go on a date with you.
Brooke.
With you. Are you doing Manhattan Beach or Sherman Oaks?
I'll go to Manhattan Beach.
Okay, what do they have to do to win?
You have to send me a secret about
Juicy secret.
an
NDA breaking secret.
NDA breaking secret.
Okay, and the juiciest one, you're going to pick them up.
Okay, but this is like doing a lot. I'll be out of town
In your new
for
car?
the next 2 months. Hopefully in my new car.
Okay, so
That
when
would
you
be
come
nice.
back, pick them up in your new car, take them for a spin to the Manhattan Beach Whole Foods, see where the night goes.
See where the night goes. There's also TJ Maxx and Home Goods next door. Which
Oh
is
my
so
God,
fun.
it's going to be an awesome
And a
night for you
Petco
too.
on the other side.
It's going to be an awesome night for you too.
Let's just say
Let's just say it's going to be an awesome night for you too.
have you seen this like demure thing?
Yes, very
Is it-
demure.
Very demure, very mindful.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's wrong with me. Just like some trends just do not connect to my soul. And everyone is obsessed with demure. I'm not there yet. And I know I'm going to get there when the trend is passed.
I think that this one's a little bit annoying. I like when the
You just went so cross-eyed.
I was looking for this hair that's been like kind of bugging me the whole time. I like when it's someone's thing, and I like when the person that made it up, I like when they say it. I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Like, you're one of my elite employees. I like when that person says that. I'm addicted to it.
Yeah.
I don't like it when everybody says it. I'm like, all right, that's a good way to ruin it really quickly. Like a song that we like. You know, it's like, okay, now every TikTok has that on it.
Yeah.
Did you see recently someone did a TikTok with the Apple song by Charlie XCX, and it was like a different segment of the song, and they were like, I thought it was in Spanish because like no one's listening to any other part of the song.
No.
They picked a different verse on accident, and it was like, it's funny that the apple falls down from the tree, and it's not that far away. And she was like, I thought it was in Spanish.
Okay.
It was fully in English. It was just like a different part of the song. It reminds me of when that guy, it was one of the songs that was really popular like 2 years ago. Not the Kid Leroy, but like someone adjacent. He had a concert and one of his songs was super, super viral, and everyone's phone was up for that part. and they were so loud, and then that part ended and every phone dropped and it was silent. He was singing and he started laughing on the stage. She's like, oh my God, they all came to this show because they know that 15-second part.
Right.
And nothing else.
Damn, yeah, that sucks.
What does that mean? Do you think that an artist is going to start releasing like 20-second songs and like 40 songs on an album?
No, I don't.
Are you on Instagram Reels at all?
I would say I never like actively scroll through them. But sometimes I look at my explore page.
Yeah.
And that's when I may come across one.
Sometimes when I'm going rot mode, I will just end up clicking on explore page on like a whale, like swimming, like a man swimming with a whale. And then I scroll and then it's like food. And then I scroll and then it's something else. And then I get stuck on that. Right now there's a trend of this audio that everyone's using. And I think it's 1 second long. And it's doing, doing, doing. That's the audio. And it's supposed to be like someone blinking, like blink, blink. And it's like
I didn't even realize that Instagram Reels had their own trends.
Well, it's mostly like all of the trends, quote unquote, that I see are like, here's how to gain 10,000 followers in 3 months. That kind of trend. Use this audio now. And it's horrific. It's so hard to watch.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all I have. I know it's not groundbreaking stuff over
No,
here.
that's okay. Can I give a PSA
Yeah.
about a new show that's coming out?
Yeah.
I don't know too much about it yet. But there is like a new Modern Family type of show coming out. It's called Mid-Century Modern. Starring
Matt Bomer.
How'd you know?
I've seen it.
Matt Bomer and Nathan Lane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Like that's insane.
It's nice to see them
like
have,
if it's good, it's going to be so good.
I'm sure it's going to be great. Matt Bomer's
Yeah.
a great actor.
Yeah,
and he's got a lot of fans.
Yeah, he is. And he does, yeah.
Who put that scab in my ear? Speaking of shows that you watched that you really enjoyed that I tried to watch, Poor Things. I tried to watch Poor Things.
Poor Things is a great movie.
Okay, don't watch it while eating. Can I say that?
I didn't tell you to.
Oh my God, what a disturbing film.
It is disturbing.
No, I watched 20 minutes and everyone's like, no, you just got to stick it out. I don't have to stick it out. I don't at all. When I'm trying to eat something and Emma Stone is putting a cucumber into her body at the dinner table. Like,
You have
and then
to
stabbing a corpse. No, I don't have.
You have to shift your mindset.
Playing with a
You have to
dead
shift
body,
your mindset.
naked penis.
You have
No.
to shift your mindset.
I'm not willing to. Shift
Also,
my
like
mindset.
that's like what Yorgos films are like.
Okay, well, I'm not familiar with Yorgos.
You're not familiar with Yorgos's work?
He's not in my zeitgeist.
Really?
Nope. I was out from
Yeah,
the moment
I would just keep that in mind next time.
Okay, well, I didn't know. One, it's in black and white. Two, like I had
No, it's not. The first like 5 minutes are.
Okay, so I didn't get past the first 5. I did though.
The cucumber part is not in black and white.
Maybe my Wi-Fi was out. I don't know. I got that far though.
That was in color.
Maybe I black and whited it out. I have one more thing to say before we wrap.
Me too.
Do you want to go? I said the Poor Things thing.
Well, this is another movie. I saw the movie Sing Sing last night.
Who's that?
Who is that? It's a movie. And I'm not kidding. Like everybody has to go see that. That was the most incredible film. It's about a group of men in prison who form like a theater group.
Mm-hmm. Heartwarming.
Go watch it. And
wow.
The men that were actually like in the group in prison were in the movie.
Oh, really? It's a real story?
It was incredible. Yes.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
That seems like a movie I would enjoy.
Yeah.
And a lot lighter.
It's not light.
Oh my God. God forbid we just have a light night.
But it's real. It's very emotional, and I would go. It was great.
I haven't recovered from the time when I was on the plane coming back from Italy and I watched The Whale, and then as a chaser I watched Mr. Otto, and I was like sobbing, shaking. I had no liquid left in my body.
Yeah.
I was just crying so hard. The waitress, the flight attendant asked if I was okay, if I needed anything, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like this is just taking every ounce of tear that I have, every ounce of emotion. But it was cathartic. Like I literally, after crying that hard for like 4.5 hours, I was like, I feel good. I feel way better.
Yeah. I haven't seen either of those. I do want to see Otto.
Oh my gosh.
But I've kind of been wanting to read that book for a really long time.
Well,
So I've been putting it off.
it was Mr. Hanks did a phenomenal job.
You see that new movie that Mr. Hanks is coming out with?
I saw
That one looks lethal.
I saw the poster, but I didn't see what it was.
Him, I think it's Robin Wright, isn't it too? And it's like just like looking back on their life, and I think maybe she has dementia or something.
Oh, she does.
I think. I mean, it's gonna be a tearjerker.
Tom
It's
Hanks
like We
robot
Live Here or
movie.
something. What's it called?
Here.
Here.
Let's keep it simple.
Like this is gonna be
That's gonna be a tearjerker.
TJ. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they all look the same. I have something just to shift gears before I stop. So Max does this thing when I'm walking in where he stops on a spot and he just sniff, 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 sniff. And I've been of the ilk of just like shit or get off the pot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw this tweet recently that said, when dogs sniff like that, it's like they're reading a book. They're getting more and more information.
Aww.
It's just like you being on Twitter or Instagram, like scrolling.
Give him time.
So I've been just like sniff,
Yeah.
sniff on, brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just like his dad.
well, it's just like I've always said, like it's so weird. In between meals, you know, I'm on my phone unless I'm out doing, you know, like unless I have a task at hand.
Right.
And like Max doesn't have any tasks, you know, like every now and then I give him a bone and his job at that point is to like devour this bone marrow. But when he's not actively eating or on a walk, he's just kind of laying around. And I know that like that's okay for dogs to like lay around, but I'm like, get a phone, you know, like scroll. But that's his scrolling.
I love that you've shifted to supporting him.
I support him. It's just like, it's weird in the mornings when it's like, okay, no, like I need
Not
you to
scrolling
you to
time.
pee and poop because I'm gonna be sitting abroad for the next like 4 hours.
Yeah.
And if you don't let one loose here, then it's
Now
like
or never.
speak now or
Yeah.
forever hold your peace
I get it.
till noon. But anyways, just had to share that little tidbit in Maine,
good
just
to
in case
know.
it helps other people let their dogs scroll a little bit via nose.
It's good to know. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you for having me. It's always nice to get a chance to chat
We never get to catch up like
with
this.
you. And I'll get the opportunity to chat with you in the bonus as well. I'm
That's
looking
so
forward
true.
to it.
It's too damn true. All right. Thank you guys for
Thank you
joining.
all.
We'll see you
See you in the
soon.
bonus.
Subscribe to our YouTube. Bye.
This week on Close Friends.
You a hater?
I'm not a hater.
So explain your attitude right now. It's crazy the authoritarianism that happens in a principal's office.
I know. I'm sorry. I just got pissed off thinking about
It's
that.
okay.
Like everyone in the tri-state area is going to wish they had these arms.
They're gonna whisk you away.
Like, why are we not getting perms?
I'll get a perm if you get a perm. Like Brooke and Connor get a perm.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.